the first to know Nsem-Pii TV.
Now, after the 7th of December 2024 general elections, Udwani Chirimu Ewo the parliamentary results some of the parliamentary results, some were contested Ewo court. Na one akwetia ema the late MP Edim Kunim court say is the legitimate member of parliament elected for the Akwetia constituency until the demise yakoye rerun ewo Akwetia. Now there are other constituencies and also ewo court. The NPP challenging the NDC, the NDC challenging the NPP. Now one of them happens to be the Pandai parliamentary election. Yeniano Pandai for Echo Abato so December 7, 2024. Omoto abano edema yewra Matthew Nyendam. So ono nemkwedi omanimu ewo mrashebedwam on the taking of the new patriotic party. Ya upolu over 27,000 votes as against the NDC's over 24,000 votes. Yeah, and the difference in the number of votes a number over 3,000. The NDC echo Tamale High Court echo challenge the eligibility of results coming from some 41 polling stations. 41 polling stations. And at the NDC, a petition says that 41 polling stations in a resource free Hoban or Munintum until there should be a rerun in that 41 polling stations. High Court Judge Manuel Bart Plange Brew and the ruling better Bontia was say or order for a rerun of all results coming from the Pandai parliamentary election. Until NDC 441 or more challenge now. Nembomuno about to a course of Pandai involving parliamentary media. Yen Santuni Ginafo. Now, really about the NPP expressing so much displeasure actually say, and there some na judge in the UK. Obia file petition. Say Yen can 41. What the really about Bontia was Yankin Canina. On what basis in Abeka Yankin Canina? And the Emayera Matthew Nyendam of the New Patriotic Party at the Richmond Supreme Court. Kokan said, in fact, filing of such petition in Ukraine is problematic because the stipulated time, after results have been gazetted by the electoral commission of a particular parliamentary seat, the NDC filed a petition in High Court over a month. And petition is problematic. Speaker of Parliament Alban Bagbin, a bra Tamale High Court this ruling in the Bayan, a Jinam Rashabjamu a release say. There are some pending cases here be at say Iranian Dam de High Supreme Court and on to me and declare Pandai seat in vacant until say who say all these legal battles have been exhausted. Enra Yakwatia yase clerk of Parliament and notify electoral commission say undeclare Pandai seat in vacant. Na immediately omonya hihye na rerun enkoso. Minority anti-asia manuna pinche koso na shebedwam na nyasem keto. Eduru ba bi kra no majority kiremu clerk of Parliament Supreme Court to notify no on Matthew Nyendam and some of the abeda wo mo enti no owo every right say obetwere dia koma electoral commission na what declare Pandai seat vacant. Mentime ho ase koso no na Matthew Nyendam no ankasa ekire de ko Supreme Court ebisan sem say the petition no de abeda wo mo almost serve clerk of Parliament amana aya aware say there is a pending case of Supreme Court challenging the petition itself and also almost serve because in some majority ni keka no ehwehwe na so kakra yamianu no kwani ni kata na ko do Supreme Court and Supreme Court responsible Supreme Court responsible de ba ye kata ni ensaka. In the Superior Court of Judicature in the Supreme Court, the Republic versus High Court Commission Commercial Division Tamale responded. S-Party Matthew Nyendam applicant. Daniel Nsala Wakpa, NDC parliamentary candidate for Pandai in the just ended 2024 elections. Or the first interested party. The second interested party, the Electoral Commission. The third interested party, the Clerk of Parliament. Now, and somewhere Matthew Nyendam ebusa yeni response to Supreme Court edemanu ni. Matthew Nyendam the first question ebusa yeni say whether or not the judicial review application in the nature of certiorari has been served on the third interested party, the clerk of parliament. Supreme Court to say yes, he has been served. And I hear Martin in Damabusa say, if so, every bang and almost several clerk of parliament man where said there is a certiorari application pending before the Supreme Court. Supreme Court say almost several on the 1st of December 2025. And I hear Martin in Damabusa say, whether or not the statement of case of the applicant has been served on the third interested party. Also, we say, statement of case, or no Martin in Dam. Ediabeto Jan, almost serve clerk of parliament, or Yahweh, or Nim. Supreme Court responded, say yes, almost serve clerk of parliament. No, say if so, that ban almost serve no. Supreme Court to say on the 1st of December 2025. And I hear Martin Yidam say whether or not the supplementary affidavit of the applicant has been served on the third interested party. What's say clerk of parliament you say? Supplementary affidavit was signed the car in the case in the morning. Almost several clerk and Supreme Court to sign respond say yes or more as several. And I hear Martin in that say if so, a very bang and almost several no. Supreme Court almost several clerk of parliament on the 3rd of December 2025. And a question number 7 was say whether or not the third interested party has found any response to the judicial review application in the nature of certiorari before this court. And Ramati in Damubusa say Supreme Court to serve no. The third interested party, a clerk of parliament, and be our filing response to be at the Ama a Supreme Court on the judicial review application. Yadi Abrenonana, Supreme Court said there be. As at Enra the 9th of December, not clerk of parliament and filing any response whatsoever to the judicial review application and the nature of the certiorari application filed by Yera Matthew Nyendam. If so, so filing be when Supreme Court say on filing po no the date abesha ho date of filing. And no more date dated 9th of December 2025 yenra. Deeper and Sasha's here the registrar of Supreme Court of Ghana. The next someone a majority can document said the dance no krebi anim. Supreme Court officially and formally then create the clerk of parliament in say ruling no course so Tamale High Court no by Justice Plange no Obia ba Supreme Court to our file a certiorari of application, a judicial review application of the ruling. Ya omo yet to sit on the ruling. Ya my date is the 16th day of December to sit on the application involving the ruling from the Tamale Court. Until yet then and this same clerk, ya documents say Supreme Court has seven assign a channel a tracker had the command the letter commission say undeclared the Panda seat vacant. Some sebe interesting times ahead. You may question no. Very, very interesting. Ghana has a very long way to go in terms of ensuring that our democracy is intact and resolute. You know, a movement TV labor could the road trans here. Almost devil deep into this emission. Tianco, I am putting some hodua almost the two.
What's saying, baby, and sh0ck? And no, even in the House of Parliament. As you don't get Yabaho, or no one can call for no cry and this. Some of them were fighting against it. They walked to me to tell me that look at there's other in the Fuaso, that the end the moon so Munkan ye Mumma Manonia de Fuaso. Look, if for ye team, send your Gusu team, he will plunge the country into mayhem. When he forces his way through, he will lose the 2028 election. MPP will pick the 2028 election and will do 12 years straight because he has opened the floodgate. Now, it will be a very interesting time. Look, he should live in peace. In fact, initially, on one term, which was unprecedented in the history of this country. Or prayer, diatro, can, sem, chantro, can, Ghana for some an opportunity. He should seize the opportunity, live piously, and then go and mind his business. No need no attempt to say he will subvert the will of the people and circumvent the constitution. On your yeti and the bed mine na abani NDC for so. So ye cat mako. I mean, you are doing a good job, but this is what will happen. I'm telling you.
I see. Interesting. A disturbance. So, because my penino being an catcher say, and you be seeking a second term, a third term. Now, and you say, now we share the conduct. And Yema air question. Then,
what can I say? I did be a mampenina candy da. Come back, me one. Put me dear, some more mampeni candy. Hey, akuma pao. Sincerely, me know akuma. Cause look, mommy can look at me, Joe. From the constitution to the manifesto to their performance, there is nothing how maka umedishu that. Lane government. Oh, lane government. Said the budget. Oh, you should be crying. Actually, obi oyo bolobo. Obi amodi amose kufuado you see 180 ministers, 120 ministers. The entire 8 years of the Kufuado budget ya will use money ministers and any staff and any presidential staffers ain't anywhere compared to what this president is doing. It is so catchy will say obey lane government. Now Ginidi because the thinking of Ghanaians for the lane government they say lane government no ebe masikano so perform. Now what Ginidi now ayewe na sikano kwa kwa bow me no me nsa. Now Ginidi a wo na me wan the boss says, since more time, media, you tell me so crowd 24 hours. Monsieur, no, I could not see so at the clock will be seen at sea, X-ray and say clock no, and only Obi 8 o'clock. Or Bepon 2. No, be a could 2. I do my back on it is say, oh, my fa, if anything, Basintali see you, why you said, Basintali Bekwa 8 o'clock. Now upon 2. Now you for another NDC person as a second CEO. No, so I could 3 or 2 o'clock. No, upon 2. Yeah, for before as another CEO. No, I call the same why you no upon anopa. Now is Basintali Asamba Bejinadia. Sa nipa 3 nebeya juma bako. And come on, Papa Yankasa president and Nankasa. I know Biao. That's why I'm asking that. So what's the president in India? You are doing that at your own peril. Now who bear me one. Oh no, and then 24 hours a one job 3 people no and then what you say one work at you teacher for the next for the almost a mayo almost a mayo catch the automatic posting south here and I want to no automatic posting and they be teacher me look Mr. Nurses for her Ghana look, the backlog of necessary and it is as a result of John Dramani Mahama. Check obey a Tamils now Abenano 2012 2013 one foul beer who Krumuha in the necessary for a backlog 2013 now 2014 one foul beer 2014 backlog the car 2013 2015 one foul beer 2015 the car 2013 2014 2016 one foul beer 2016 the car 2015 2014 2013 meaning a 4-year good backlog a Kufuado buy 2017 when Tinianfa because there was what to Tunyame what started 2018, no? He has to go far back to go and pick the 2013 follow in 2018. 2019, he has to go back and pick the 2014 follow in 2019. 2020, he has to go back and pick the 2015 follow in 2020. 2021, he has to go back and pick. So it is his mess. The backlog of the nurses for a war and then it is his mess he cost. Yet, you will free sad away. It's a papa way the Ghana for as a man a quenyabby. And never who. Teacher for automatic posting and never who. And the whole of 2025. Not even one. And it was the austerity measure, IMF austerity measures are according to 2013, you know, and I'm going to Parliament, on the floor of Parliament, me debate budget. Me also kind 2015 austerity measure. Almost on the set, your friend is saying, budget, me say, what will foul be 2016 me debate budget, the 2026 me debate budget, me also kind. So if who did Mohammed here? Me show who I'm show you power. What you mean John Mohammed?
I see. Well, anka ne papa mu dia nanka opani saa no so otuna no mutu no kasa nanka ehsi aginidi nanso ne wakan ene ne a yehu se ekoso yi kire se wuginidi enye yi.
You don't do that. Don't even attempt that. Don't even attempt that. The examples are abound. The examples are abound. Adia Emma would this up upon Indy. Me catch me. I go to move for. Dam spillage. Omeka 2025 budget. Penning the same 2025 say. Obama 245.5 million to the victims of the dam spillage. Capital by Abomu to Crew. Anko 2026 was at the same say about 5 million to the victims support of Akutumo dam spillage. There are lots of examples how or why you don't have to say any say ujini post ubejinedi or kasa from one page when you go. Yes, I will use your one idea about things boom. All right.
Nana yefa no entwere ho na yenko issue so endra yedi kan yehu se minority na mahye tuntum wo emrahye bedwam na ehedi ansem na esi
minia medawase na medical bo Ghana for any MPP for the no in fact omota yeti emaye enkwase abaso Nebo your leadership also abaso. Honorable Afenyo Markins, Honorable Patricia APJ, Honorable Frank Kwabna, Honorable Pre, Honorable Abib, Honorable Jerry Ahmed, Saibu, solid. Nebo minority nina so abaso 50 senior for nina but them upper for nina so solid work. Look, I said Matthew Numwela, German. He's a German scholar and a writer. See, and maybe a befa unionist, you know. Mankasa, because na many unionists. Ye befa socialist, no. Mankasa, if you say also, na many socialist. But ye befa Jews, no. And also Mankasa, because na many Jew ni. Na. Ye befa me no me dani machino ogeni ho bekebia man because ya phobia ko yankasa. Look, womo disagi we ni ya we edi ye nia ye doba ya tamfo ye bibia next year kumi. This year next year kumi tini kachem afafoji aden kwa na muma ye nja parliamenti men disi fona ni omo pen omo fanye. Ya omuye ene solid cry in parliament so bekasa yes ye manin kasa if it's a court to send you home ta omuye mini sa ena mini fofi antwata odi frimo chable kumasit ekonya ya to ewi ni obia woni pink sheet na NDC force womo de omompeni atiti pink sheet mu na fi o ma share police for any security ni isi amia wakoto aba na o metinti bienza ati abreko ene ye da sore ya sita Matthew Nindam Panda sita o wini ye over 3,000 plus votes. The NDC goes to court to challenge 41 of the seats of the polling station. Meaning, almost challenging 41 of the polling station. Even the timing, the constitutional requirements in the crowd, they breach everything. Opening Yeda Soleya. na the judicial capture no any judge for ene omukania omupe because of your friend saying said they say rules for a rerun of all the 150 something polling stations when nipa no crowd say na asem kra ha no crowd say na asem 41 polling stations and no dey court to them but you need them aquaco stay execution or appeal yegusu party ATH na ye dey asem ni parliament I said you need them ye debate budget or sorry ye say debate budget ni bi in fact ye near Dafiamepo one period that Matthew debate at the end because they have been a ruling internally. A ruling is say, Yakoto about Martin Dam Krumuntino, Martin ceases to be an MP. Yet, someone say, I don't know money debate. No, he is an MP until the no procedure gets to a logical conclusion. I said that. And we pinche, Mama to a debate. And I speak and Casabet. Speak about him, and no ruling. He speak no ruling, no. Ruling, say. For the fact that Matthew Nindam stay the execution of the orders, no, it naturally, automatically, 7-day ultimatum never year Juma. So they cannot declare Matthew Nindam seats vacant until the ultimatum. No, they can't say. But in the process of the ultimatum, Sir Matthew Nindam initiated any action which seeks to appeal or seeks to challenge that action in itself, no, another layer of stay of execution. Speaker's ruling, and the record is there, the Hansard is there. Opening Matthew appealing, Matthew challenging, Matthew have taken 3 different processes. Now was semi parliament. In our parliament, clerk Ninsaka, all the procedures. Even 16th way, a court no 8 year assembly. So, young Kabia anybody saying a failure. Clerk Timmy Fetch, a control letter, easy, and declare Panda vacant. How? Why? What I say, well, now, most speaker, you refer to several of your rulings. One among them is Jackie question. I say no. Ukatra said, Jane said Jackie question assembly accord to the logical conclusion judge a bua assembly every manesi. Ye say my Jackie question ye bua na assembly ye a manisi and sana. Whatever decision there is, wotro ama easy. Not ena Martinindam de untininesa. Na unche na unche ni ebe free court case ni maba. Na undia hu pepe na de esa. So we notice that no, agena omo yeno. It is a ground scheme and a ground ploy. Na se Matthew did ni ansori antanafia. If Matthew did na ye basu. If suma ye bansa home, if sauma ye ko ye friends, they will target all our seats. Na senya Nimuela kan ye German scholar ni kan ye no. Say ye koje ye che unionist na mankasa